Thousands of people living with multiple sclerosis in Scotland are suffering on their own because of a lack of specially trained nurses. The charity, the MS Trust, is appealing for funds to pay for dedicated nurses in the worst affected areas. The Royal College of Nursing has welcomed the appeal, but says the support must be sustainable. Claire McAllister reports.
When I was first diagnosed with MS, to be quite honest, the bottom fell out my world because I didn't really know what was going on.
Alex MacLeod travels to the Revive MS Support Clinic in Glasgow at least once a week for much needed support. He lives in Lanarkshire, where there's just one specialist MS nurse for almost 1,400 patients, the worst provision in Scotland.
Sometimes it's very hard to get in touch with them, and sometimes the days that you phone through, it's a constant engaged tone because other people are on the phone because that's the way it works. I'm not getting any better. I'm just gradually ebbing away at me, just chipping away at me.
In the most rural health boards of Scotland, each MS nurse looks after a maximum of 350 patients, a figure the Trust considers sustainable. In NHS Ayrshire and Arran, this figure rises to more than 500 per nurse. But it's in South Lanarkshire and Lothian where people with MS are the worst off. A single nurse here can care for quadruple the recommended number of cases.
Scotland has the highest prevalence of MS of any part of the UK, and of course many areas of Scotland have very rural and remote areas, so it's particularly important that people with MS have access to that specialist help when they need it.
We do know we've got financial constraints at the moment, so it's about what do we need to do to make sure that it's sustainable? The contribution from the third and independent sector and charitable bodies is immense, actually. We cannot do without them, but it's about us all working in partnership together.
The hope is that if more nurses are trained, then people living with this devastating disease won't have to go it alone or rely so heavily on services such as these. Claire McAllister, STV News.
Now Rahman has the latest sports news.